Well, hello there, friends and foes. I hope you're all doing bloody well. Welcome back. My name's Mikey, and it's time for another episode of Draw with Mikey, our midweek whatever series where I draw whatever I want in a sketchbook. We just chill out. Hopefully, you guys are getting some awesome artwork done in the background, and it's my opportunity to read your comments, see what's going on, and just have a little cheeky catch up. But first things first, guys, girls, thank you so much for following along with this channel. Just recently hit 50,000 subscribers, which is mental. That's literally mental. Like there's something wrong with 50,000 of you that you want to hang out here. But it's so freaking cool. I'm just really pleased and really grateful, obviously. So yeah, that's nice. But this is a bit more about you guys and what's going on. So get in the comments. Let me know what you guys have been up to, what artwork, what projects you're working on. Any questions, throw them at me. We'll talk about anything. Oh yeah, and point number 2. As a professional, you'd think like I'd have loads of spare pens and shit, but my pen ran out, that black ink gel pen. I thought I had a spare, and it turns out I think I lost it at work. So you'll notice at today's episode, I've just grabbed any old blue ink pen, and I'm just working accordingly. Because don't ever let a lack of material stop you from doing what you love doing. If you are sitting around waiting for the best like art books and pens and Copic markers, you're wasting your time. Just get drawing. Grab a biro, grab a sheet of paper. If you haven't got any paper, wait till a loved one or a relative or a brother or sister or friend falls asleep before you do, and then just use their face as your canvas. So Arnie Art says, yay, first. Welcome, Arnie. Thank you very much for getting involved in the videos and watching super early to the releases. Salamander HD says, what pen do you always use in those videos to ink? Oh, that's Mikey has to take a drink bonus round there. Lovely. Grab yourself a cup of tea. Today I have coffee, I won't lie. That pen. Oh, wait, I did buy some new ones. So when I did this picture, this was yesterday, by the way, on Monday, which I'll get to in a moment. But I did eventually buy a new pen afterwards. Wait. Here we go. These are Uniball liquid ink pens. Pens so reliable, it won't let you down. Yeah, unless it fucking runs out, mate. It is a medium Uniball ink gel roll pen. It's not special. It's not even an artist pen. This is a pen for like office supplies kind of stuff. But just because it has such a thick, heavy flow, careful ladies, it shows up really clearly on the camera phone, which is why I like to fill in with a sketchbook. And it also means I really commit to the lines. Just opening a pack in the background here. Yeah, but also every time somebody asks me what pen I use or how long I've been doing, I have to take a sip of tea. It's for game now. Bobby Jackson, as always, beautiful drawings, he says. Thank you very much, Bobby. It is a pleasure to get sketching. And Axel Stone says, woo, time to spooky. Yeah. So drawing... For the last couple episodes, I've just been really getting into drawing zombies, or mostly zombie faces and stuff like that. So for Axel Stone, it's Inktober, but you're going for Goretober. Going to do some horror monsters and stuff. Draw some skilly bonies. Very, very good, sir. Very good indeed. I'd love to see them. Shogun says, please do a pose tutorial. And there will be, don't you worry. Like, we've still got a few more things at the moment. We're really getting into how to express girls from other countries, different... sort of cultural values that you might express for an anime character. But yeah, we need to get into poses and body language. There's this really vague path I've got planned out, so don't you worry. There's like this overall game plan where more and more is going to get filled in. Oh yeah, and one of my other I have to take a drink things is whenever somebody says, hey, why you no draw guys, huh? Why you don't do guide tutorials, Mikey, huh? Can you not? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to get round to them. Fucking calm down, mate. You know, even though I have plenty of how to draw male characters in a Draw Simple Easy. But everyone forgets about them. Falico Illustrate says, my favourite gun is definitely the hand cannon known as the 500 Magnum. Oh, lovely. A gun fan. Please don't kill me. So 500 Magnum. Let's look on new tab, Magnum. Because one of the, and bear in mind, we'll talk about anything on this series. I really don't care. It's got swearing and spoilers. It's just a chill out session. There's nothing professional about this at all. Literally, just come back from work, start talking into a microphone, see what's going on with you lot. But at some point, the conversation turned to what kind of weapons would you carry if you lived in a kind of society where it was really normal to have weapons, like would you have a sword and so on. And you, sir, would have, according to Google Images, what is one massive motherfucking hand cannon. Jesus, okay. Yeah, but like, where would you keep that? That thing's going to weigh you down. All right, very, very cool. Good on you. Vishal Namani says, hey Mikey, hey Vishal. I'm recently practicing drawing the frames of video footage. It's been a great help. Oh, yeah, so basically, how am I going to put this? Sometimes you'll see a fight scene in an anime that's actually maybe really well rhythmed and weighted, but maybe really poorly animated. And the immediate thing that comes to mind, even though this is such a hard reference, you'll never find it, is a really, really early fight in the original Naruto manga where Sasuke fights Orochimaru. Although I don't think it's Orochimaru in his final form. He's taken on the visage of just a general sound ninja, like a Junin from the Sound Village. And they have this like fight where there's a bit of hand-to-hand combat, and it's really fast and well moved. And what they've done is, instead of just the animators working at it and doing their best to give it a really lifelike human quality, they had taken actual film footage of people fighting, even if it's choreographed, and then matched their animations frame by frame to match how that ran, which is an excellent way. If you have to, especially when you want to capture a moment in a single image, or you're trying to create a really well-rhythmed, flowing animation, is look at real-life footage, real-time footage as well. So, yeah, absolutely, I'm right behind you there, Vaishal. If you've grabbed like single frames from a film where something incredible happens, you can catch this moment that's just full of action and energy, and use that as a reference point for your own artwork. That is a very good shout. Well done. And you also ask, am I catching up with YouTube drama? Oh, God. Every now and then, I check out what's going on with YouTube drama. I'm no longer subscribed to Leafy's channel, and obviously I've never been subscribed to... Oh, what's the other guy? Chemo. Yeah, Leukemia Star. So those two, obviously, they're always having faff online. And sometimes I check in and see what's up, but I don't really subscribe to all of that sort of nonsense. And the Steamy Awards, were they bad? I heard Casey Neistat won something, who I slowly want to become. And didn't Philip DeFranco's channel win something as well, which is really cool, because that's a great source for like not overly biased news compared to loads of stuff, without it being all like up in your grill. But no, I'm not really up to date. What is going on in the world of YouTubia? Is it still just getting awful all the time? I just draw and upload and just check in on you lot, so... I'm losing my voice already. So this is just where we go, basically, when everyone else is freaking out. Ali Sadari says, Mikey, hello Ali, how long do you spend drawing every day on a regular basis? And are there days where you don't have enough time to draw? Dude, oh my God, not having enough time is like the only thing I say every day. I don't draw every day. I straight up don't have that kind of time, which really makes me sad, because I bloody love to. So I definitely draw at least 6-7 hours a week. I'd say something like that. And then usually the majority of a day, if it's on a week where I do an SAS drawing, one of the Sexy Anime Saturdays. And that is because whatever drawing I do, that you see in like YouTube uploads or stuff I try to do for Patreon, or every now and then just helping somebody out with a project or a commission, is I get the drawing done. Then I spend most of my time then rendering videos, uploading videos, editing videos. That stuff takes so long. So yeah, the drawing is not as much as you might think. Every time you see like a video on this channel, whatever amount of time I've spent drawing, I've probably spent that same amount of time sorting out the videos and sorting out the channel stuff. So yeah, actually now, although I'm loving getting back into drawing, especially with the Draw with Mikey series, this one, because it just gives me that chance to sit down and just express something in a sketchbook, even if it's rubbish, because there's no masterpieces really in this series. Oh yeah, and that actually reminds me, so right now I'm just working on random designs for a character. Wait, what's her name? Catherine, I think, from VainGlory. So somebody on Patreon's gone for the high tier award where they get to pick the next SAS. But I don't know much about VainGlory, so I've just been looking it up and watching some videos about this video game, and now I'm just playing with character ideas in there. So hopefully he says, we'll have the SAS out on Saturday. We'll see how we go. So don't forget, you can always come check out on Patreon where there's stuff and ting and pledges, and that's all groovy. Bloody love you guys, by the way. We're doing okay on there. We're doing okay. So, yeah, not enough time, Ali. Never enough time. How much do you draw, sir? Let me know. Immortal MCG says, I love your artwork. Thank you very much, sir. And I would love to see a manga with your art in it. I'd love to bloody do it. I'm writing it. We'll get there. Also, what are your primary art supplies? My primary art supplies, sir, is a Uniball eye fine liner pen, medium, black ink. I use a Derwent sketchbook, I think, A4 ring bound, has a pocket in the back with perforated pullable pages with a high GSM. I use super cheap disposable mechanical pencils from, opening my drawer, reaching down, Papermates. They are all HP, but really I'd say they're more 2B because those legs are thick and nice. And every now and then I like to use another Unipin fine line 0.3 nib orthographic pen. There we go. I've answered it. So any other comment that you get in this video about people asking what I use, you're going to see it. And if anybody asks me what equipment I use in the comments of this video for next week, I'm going to fucking get in your house and find you. Don't you fucking worry. Spun Defiant says, could you start a separate gaming channel? I could do. Will I? Maybe. So, like, a load of people keep saying to me, oh, separate your gaming from your artwork, split your channels and all that sort of stuff. And I don't game enough that it would have its own channel. And I don't... And I like both, basically. I don't really care if people watch it that much. I'm not a very clever YouTuber. I'm not doing the metrics. So there will be gaming again, because I've still got some PS3 horrors, and I need to get a PS4. But whether I'll split it onto its own channel, with the advent of Final Fantasy 15, I might have to. Then there'd probably be a video every single day. Yeah, maybe not. We'll see how we go. I want to get some other channels. If I have a separate gaming channel, then in my mind, that's like, out of all the channels I want to have, that's going to be 4 different channels, which is going to be a tough kind of lifestyle. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea. Panpole Gaming says, man, I have a whole cast of my characters and I can draw almost all of them except the very muscly cyborg armed guy. Can you do a tutorial about how to make beefy muscly guys of robotic stuff? And if you do in the future, thanks. No worries, Panpole. We will in the future. Cyborgs, augmentations, anything that reminds me of Ghost in its Shell gives me a boner anyway. Spun Defiant further says, there's an official site for... Oh yeah, you linked me to Inktober, and then apparently Jazz has talked about Inktober as well. God, I haven't watched Draw of Jazz's channel stuff for weeks now. I need to check out what he's up to. I love following his channel. It's so exciting. Yeah, Inktober's really freaking awesome. I've been doing more ink work, but not loads. I've not been recording it because I'm mostly doing it working between calls, but I have been sticking them on the camera phone, so I'll probably upload them to Instagram or something like that. That's where pictures go these days. Anias Musa says, draw Fei Tan. Oh, are you the guy who's been asking me to draw Fei Tan for the last couple of weeks? I have been reading all your comments, don't you worry, guys. So yeah, I think it's you and maybe others really want me to draw Fei Tan from Hunter x Hunter, which is totally cool. Like, he's a fucking incredibly cool character with his burning sun special nen techniques. So yeah, I'm not against it. It's just that at the moment we're doing loads of One Piece characters, and we've got loads more pirates to get through. So yeah, I mean, Fei Tan's on the list. I've seen it. I've got it loud and clear, but just give me a little bit of time and then we will work on it. Schizoid137 says, hi Mikey. Hello Schizoid. As soon as I entered a comment about your dip pen in your last video, I realised how dirty it seemed. Yeah, just got dirty minds. What are you going to do? I mean, I am an adult. I'm a grown man. Well, I'm a man. I'm not that tall. But like, I still have the filthy mind of a young 20-something, which also shows how old I am when I think 20-something is young. So, yeah, but King of Dongles goes on to say, I'm drawing a one-shot hentai manga for a friend of mine for her birthday. Fucking hell. You can tell I don't pre-read your comments, I just read what I see. Dude, you're doing a one-shot hentai manga for your friend for her birthday. That's your present to her? That is incredibly creepy. You're going to, for some girl's birthday, you're going to present her with an illicit picture that you've drawn. Oh, that is the weirdest thing. Let me know how that goes. I'm genuinely interested to find out how well that's received as a gift. Are you going to wrap it in paper? Hey, I drew some wangs and pussy for you on some sheets. Happy birthday! Don't open it in front of your parents. What on earth? Okay. Well, let me know how that goes. In my book, that's a fucking terrible idea. Who would do that? Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, that's really tickled me. Dude, let me know how that goes. I'm all ears. Jesus Christ. F. Nucel says, Dr. Mega Mega. Oh, wow, I've suddenly done 7 years of Mega Mega training, have I? And passed. Thank you. Please, I need a female neck drawing tutorial. I struggle with neck so much. Are you motherfucking kidding me? I've done like a neck and shoulders tutorial. And then... Oh, excellent. Okay, don't worry about that sound effect. So Joel has kindly linked him to the tutorial I've done. Thank you very much, Joel. Excellent work. And David Mahoney says, I've been watching you for 5 days. Well done, sir. And you've just binged all the vids. Oh, shit. If you're binging all the Draw of Mikey episodes, it's just endless hours of my voice, slowly turning your mind into something it never thought you would find it becoming. Every moment an illicit second from the next. Tick follows tock. And other such things. So yeah, really glad you've been following along. Welcome, sir. Welcome to all newbies. 50k subs. Mental. So cool. So cool. Thomas Ingram says, I just can't find things to draw. I took a break from drawing and I want to start posting on my Instagram again, but I can't find anything. I can't draw from my head at all. If I look at Google Image Anime, then I'm able to draw it, but besides looking at Google, I can't draw. It's tough. And then Trashy Scrub says, look up Love Child Boudoir. It helped me with art block. Love Child Boudoir. If I Google this on another tab, is this going to take me to just a weird name for a very good art blog? Or is this going to put me on an FBI register? It's half and half. Oh, okay, so mostly corsets and boudoir stuff. Yeah, okay. Corsets for courses. I'm so glad that didn't take me to a deep web website. Okay, great. So, yeah, well, like, I get that, mate. Everyone gets the block, Thomas. But I find that instead of Google Images, Pinterest. Get yourself Is it Pinterest? Pinterest, I call it. Get the app, stick it on your phone, whatever, and just start collecting. Like, you browse through it, it suggests cool images. The more stuff that you start pinning onto your own boards or kind of keeping in your own folder, so to speak, it suggests even more really cool artwork. I mean, there's everything on there. It's all sorts of photos. But once you get to the art side, it's incredible. And yeah, you end up with this just back catalogue of amazing images that you thought were so cool, you've just saved them. But you haven't maybe taken an opportunity to really look at them and come back to them. So then when you're bored, you scroll through your own boards and see all the stuff you've added on there. Love Pinterest. If you're an artist and you just want to kind of keep cataloguing reference and source material, grab yourselves Pinterest. It's so good as an app. So yeah, get involved with that if you're only kind of copying out. Maybe try collabing with somebody. Maybe somebody else comes up with the ideas and you come up with the art. Who knows, sir? Yanderis be slaying says, Mikey, hello there, sir. I was wondering if you could draw Clementine from the Walking Dead game since Season 3 is coming out next month. Zombie fanatic, you love it. Excellent. Clementine from the game. So I know the TV series. And actually, I've just finished Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead, which after the first season I thought I might never get into. Okay, this little kid with a cap. Yeah, maybe we can add her to the list. We'll come back to that, sir. Don't you worry. But that second season, okay, that got all right. I'm not saying it's as good as Walking Dead. No way. But that junkie character who learns to cover himself in guts and just go for a stroll whenever he wants, like, he's really come around as a character. So they've done all right. Joel says, no seppuku, please. Oh, I did threaten to kill myself last time, but I was only joking. It wasn't quite for help. Don't worry. We want you alive. Also, to avoid the issues of Sword Art Online. Oh, God, was that what I was complaining about? Oh, fucking hell. Disappointing. I recommend checking Log Horizon. Okay, same deal, but smarter and way better. And the main characters have a much better setting. Log Horizon. I will just Control-C, open in a new tab, Google image search for that one. Images. Lovely. Looks interesting enough. Cool. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Always appreciated your lovely anime suggestions and things on here. I'm always checking them out. And what else did you say? You're Canadian, so you're not much of a gun culture here either, but you do like the design of the P90 and the FN Mini-Me. So the P90, I know what gun that is already for some reason, which is weird. They're always... Oh, do I know that because of GoldenEye on the N64? The Mini-Me... Oh, one of those proper lie-down motherfuck peoples. Very, very cool. Okay, yeah, okay, gun chat. Good gun chat today, everybody. Daisuke Uchiha says, have you ever seen Afro Samurai and Bayonetta? Bayonetta, no. Afro Samurai, yes. Loved Afro Samurai, especially the teddy bear-faced guy. All that imagery at the end was so fucking cool, and the audio to his voice is really cool as well. The Atomic Arab says, hey, Mikey. Hey, the Atomic Arab. Oh, God, I hope that's not a precursor to some horrible launch. Your tutorials got me back into drawing again. Awesome. Always pleased to hear that, you guys. And for the first time in about 6 years, you're pretty shit, but your tutorials help a lot. And I was hoping I could do Marco from the Whitebeard Pirates. He's your favourite character. Is Marco the one who's the Phoenix? He's got the Phoenix power or something. Yeah, Whitebeard Pirates are a pretty cool crowd. So yeah, absolutely. That will probably be done at some point in the current run we're doing of the Draw Simple Easy on the Mondays. The Dope Morris says, nice video. Thank you very much, Dope. And 11 Jinjin says, dude, where are all the links to all the sites you're talking about? P.S. Give it an Attack on Titan dub. Love, thanks. No, not dub. Subtitles. Sub over dub. Let's not go over this. This is a long-standing debate we've had. When I'm talking about 11 Jinjin, when I'm talking about all these links and all the people's stuff that I'm clicking on, what I'm doing in this video, like the one you're watching right now, all the links and things I talk about are from the comment section of last week's video. This is obviously the whole point. I'm reading your comments. So, yeah, stuff sounds interesting. Go back to last comment and you'll just see exactly what I'm seeing. Donnie Canaday says, "Hi, Mike." Hello, Donnie. "I just wanted to say you're one of the best artists I've ever seen and keep up your work." Oh, thank you very much, sir. Cheers. Cheers, bro. And Blue Falcon says, an India guy walks into a bar. I guess you're trying to say Indian. An Indian guy walks into the bar and he said, "Have you seen my elephant?" "No," said the barkeeper, "but a hunter knows where your elephant is." The Indian guy goes to the hunter and says, "Have you seen my elephant?" And India, "Yes, I've seen your elephant," said the hunter. "Where is he?" said the India guy. "He's on my wall." That was a new joke. Share it. Oh, God, Blue Falcon. If you guys post terrible jokes like that, then I'm going to have to start proofreading your comments before I do these series. What a waste of everybody's time. That was a shit joke, mate. I've got nothing good to tell you there. Try again. Try harder. Genesis, DDoS. "Rem is best girl." Amelia from ReZero asks Queen Zhang. Aren't Rem and Ram that pink and blue heads, like little characters or something from? Is it from ReZero? I've not watched it. I'm not going to add them to an SAS because they look really young, so I don't want to go to prison. Although I might draw like them as older characters maybe in the future, but I try to steer clear from stuff that's a little bit too like, you know, go on a register, not allowed to live near a school. Anything that's kind of that sort of zone, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Nate Potato says, "Hey Mikey, hey Nate, could you do a Scanner 5 sexy anime girls vid?" A no Scanner 5 girls. Oh, what do you mean, like some of my really old ones which I just did in pencil to completion and then a compilation of them, or do 5 more SASs without any computer work, just pencil alone? Yeah, I could do both things. I'm a big fan of using pencils. I have one of my own, ladies, and I find getting into digital art's really, really cool, but you shouldn't forget one over the other. So yeah, maybe in the future. Antoine Daydander says, "All these videos are great and all, but where's your cup of tea? You haven't mentioned it." Don't worry, Antoine. I'm so glad you're focusing on what's important in life. You are correct. But I did say just a bit earlier, today is coffee. But you are correct. It's very important, everybody, that you have a nice cup of tea at least once a day. It's going to change your life for the better. Rake and Strike says, "I swear outright that music for the DWMs never gets old." Oh yeah, how does it go? It's like okay, fuck it. I'm not going to sing it. I've just immediately realised I can't sing that theme tune. Yeah, maybe we'll play around with intros and things. I know that you have to keep changing in life, like movement is life. I think they said that in World War Z. Like changing and evolving is one of the most important things. This series will never stay the same. It's already a much different format than it was when I started doing it as well. But yeah, I do like the current music as well. It's just upbeat enough to keep me happy. Genesis DDoS says, "Mikey, I recommend you watch Kotetsuo no Kabaneri. It's awesome and has zombies." Oh, okay. I didn't say it very well, whatever you've just written, but I will Control-C it. And again, let's go on to Google Images. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars, Google reviews. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So it looks fine, and then just one of the images looked a little bit pixelated, like it might be hentai. So I was immediately concerned that I don't want to watch it. Oh no, maybe it's fine. Oh, the artwork looks really fucking cool, actually. What studio animated this? Does look a little bit Attack on Titan in some bits, I won't lie. Oh, very, very cool. Okay, yeah, let's focus on that. That does look like a massive AOT homage, but let's see. I'll have to do some cheeky downloading. Oh, wait a minute, everybody. Oh, my screen just went off my computer there. So, like, if I just have these pauses, it's because something weird's happening at what I'm looking at. Obviously, this isn't a professional series, so I won't even edit out that moment just then. It's going to be left in, because no one cares on Wednesdays. We get to do whatever we want. The master of all stuffs has, "Have I ever done the improv challenge?" No, what is it? It's where you or someone draws random lines on a page, and then you have to work with the lines. You prefer to close your eyes if you're making the lines. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. It's probably more fun if somebody else does your lines. So maybe we'll collab some stuff with other artists. If you guys know any other artists around the 50 to 100k sub mark, and there's loads. I'm so jealous of so many amazing artists here working in colour all the time. It's beautiful. But yeah, maybe I should collab more. Or maybe I shouldn't, because I'm really bad at working to deadlines with other people. Like, I'm so rubbish at it. I do my own thing at my own pace. Thunder Anime says, Mikey, can you draw Kitsune Fox Girl? I know what that is, but don't you worry, thank you for the suggestion. Actually, Fox Girl stuff has been on the SAS to-do list since the early days, so don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. And Jonah Yadash says, how do you draw sleeping poses? It's really simple, Jonah. What you have to do is you have to creep into people's houses at night when they're asleep. Not your own family. It always has to be a stranger's house, just so you really get that natural feel. And then you have to draw them in the dark. And then you have to wake them up and show them your drawing. And if you keep doing that for maybe about 5 years in between prison, you're going to get really good at sleeping poses. So give it a go and get in touch further down the line. Let me know how that went. And we'll take you to a tattoo removal parlour to get rid of all of those teardrops around your face by then. Remo Macaluso says, I'm currently working on an InDesign page as homework for media design. I want to draw so badly, but I have to finish this. Still love your work, mate. Thank you very much, Remo. Yeah, so this is, I mean, we've covered all these things before, but this is just for maybe any new people who are pottering along these days. Welcome. Welcome, newbies. Welcome, old schoolers as well. But people have often asked me, why don't I put some music in the background of this series, just so it's like got a little beat to it or something like that. And the thing is that obviously I'm not doing it right now, I'm just recording, but like I've just recently been doing my sketches in the sketchbook because I've got some stuff I want to do and get out of the way. And this is like our opportunity to get work done together. I know it sounds really weird, but like I don't want music in the background because I know that a lot of you guys, when you work on your own art projects, which hopefully some of you guys are doing now, if you've got your own homework, brilliant, crack on with your work, just listen to me in the background, that's totally normal. But I know a lot of you like to play your own music when you get your own artwork done. So hopefully this can complement that. So I don't want music in the background if it's just going to interfere with whatever you guys have for your own setup and your own artwork. So yeah, bear in mind, it doesn't have to be artwork. You can be filling in your English homework for all I care. If you want to just chill out and get it done whilst we're reading through comments, more than welcome, all of you. And Xavier Frosty says, hi Mikey, hello Xavier. Awesome vid, always managed to relieve my stress. Thanks for that. It is a pleasure making them, so don't you worry, sir. And S. Maid says, hey Mikey, hello S. I was talking about the manga artist Inio Assassino. Inio Assassino? I recommended him once and you read it in a video and you asked for a recommendation to get an idea of his work. My recommendation was his manga, What a Wonderful World. Sorry about the confusion. Okay, so Inio Assassino? That can't be spelt right. Japanese names don't quite work to that rhythm. Asano, there we go. And then let's just click on this. Oh yeah, I did check this out. Maybe not last week, but the week before. And this guy really captures loads of just everyday moments in what appears to be a kind of like a teen culture sort of thing. Loads of excellent just shots of Japan, standard life. And then every now and then some weird stuff with people in masks. Yeah, I really love how thorough all of his panels are. Let's put in What a Wonderful World. Yeah, it looks like some really interesting stuff. Gonna have to get round to this. Gonna have to do something about this. Let's just favourite that image search. And then I'll definitely come back to it. And let's do the same for Log Horizon. Oh god, and now I've got to click back and get back to Kotetsuo Jono Cabinetti. Okay, and favourite that as well. Brilliant. Now I'll definitely come back to them. Sweet. Thank you very much, Esmaed. I love a good suggestion. Tim, know your damn business. Great vid as ever, Mikey. Thank you very much, Tim. Zombies never was a big fan of working on another... Oh, you never were a big fan of zombies and you're currently working on another sample page for your violent graphic lizard man head ripping manga. Good on you, sir. Get more of that up. Ellie Armstrong says, please draw a female Corin or Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates, please, for the next SAS. Fem Corin, yes. So, the next SAS, obviously, as you can see, is going to be Catherine VainGlory stuff. I'm still just trying to work out what's going on with her shield. So I understand that Catherine is like a heavy-hitting character in the game. Like, she can dash in. She has that massive, powerful strike. She has this weird shield that is offensive if you're touching it. And if you put a load of attack points on it and it doesn't overload the shield, the attack points then get spent on your own allies or something like that. And she's obviously got this big bladed, shielded thing. I can't find any really good reference images of the front of that shield. I haven't looked very hard, to be honest. I keep seeing it from the inside, from her arm side. So that's how I keep drawing it accordingly until I find something else. So I don't know much about that character or her background or what's going on. But it was one of you blessed patrons on Patreon who's requested it. So that's exactly what jumps to the top of the queue. Thank you for all your lovely support. And don't forget there's rewards on there. But the idea of adding Corin or Camilla from Fire Emblem, I'll have to look them up first, and other than that, yes. Why the deuce not? Idiots Array 1 says, hey Mikey, hello idiots. Just recently stumbled onto your channel, oh welcome along, and ended up watching all your tutorials in less than a week. Oh, you're hardcoring all of the anime manga knowledge. Good on you, bloody love learning myself. Was wondering if you had any tips for drawing a character with a lot of black hair on black clothing, on more black clothing, etc. Yes, outline it in white. If you've got black hair tumbling over a black jacket and a black tie, then all of those black outlines that you've drawn with your pen perhaps when you're framing a character, draw another line just over to the right or left or just to the inside or outside of material or just outside silhouetting that hair just so that you've got a gap between the two lines that's obviously just white paper so that when it comes to inking in all of that black you've just got this really clear white area to demark it instead. That's how I go about it. Or if you want to get really artsy, just leave the whole thing black and then just have like a pair of hands in the middle of the jacket space around the chest or something. Very, very cool. But that's my basic technique for that at least. Kid Fresh Lit TL34. I love how Mikey puts the tea down and starts drinking red wine like a real classy broad. Hashtag Team White Girl Wasted. Yeah, like if I did recording to this later in the evening as opposed to straight after work, then I do sometimes substitute tea for cheeky little Argentinian Malbec from time to time. That's some good stuff. But, yeah, oh god, I've still left a glass in my room. I need to take that on and wash it. So yeah, but it is good old tea and or coffee at the moment. Obviously coffee right now. And let me just say as ever, a great big amount of love to all you hashtag hardcore crew, you tea mofos, for just making it this long into the video more than anything. Dad Dodger 263 says, just now I'm working on characters for a graphic novel I'm writing. It's about a 17-year-old boy who's forgotten from the world. Nobody remembers who he is. All records of him suddenly cease to exist. Ooh, okay. That actually sounds intriguing. I'd love to hear more. Get writing, get drawing, dude. That sounds like the premise for something that, you know, you want to know more about. It's much better than just hearing, oh, it's about this kid and his special power is, like, he's got this gauntlet and something fireballs. Oh, yeah. And you just, like, you've described a character to me. You've described his power. You haven't described an interesting story. So this, at least, already sounds interesting. Tomatone says, hi, Mikey. Hello, Tomatone. I hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, not too bad, bruv. How are you getting on? And, yeah, Naruto just dropped off a radar. Yeah, no, you weren't the only one who just stopped caring. I think most people did. I just couldn't care. They bring Rin and her pass back, Obito. Oh, Kakashi touching Rin's heart of a Reikiri? What? Oh, is that in the anime? Fuck that. I wasn't even going to get anywhere near that. Fuck it. As for Inktobi, haven't got around to it, sadly. Too busy. Yeah, I know, mate. Watching all the tutorials. Oh, it's my fault, is it? Thank you. And writing things for a comic that me and my friend are doing. Awesome. Get cracking with that. Get productive, everybody. Awesome drawings as ever on the last episode of DWM. Thank you for the videos. It's a pleasure making them, dude. No worries. I failed again. The comment is longer than I pictured. These long comments, don't you worry, sir. Robert Garcia says, hey guys, I've been busy creating Christmas cards for a cancer organisation. Oh, very cool, dude. Very cool. Good on you. And Colby Senior says, classy, it is fine as still. Probably just because of all that red wine. I am a classy girl. Also, I've switched to chamomile tea for a more relaxing drink. What kind of tea is your favourite? I'm a simpleton of tea. I don't go for high-end teas because the simpler I keep tea, the less there is to go wrong. Because things that go wrong might stop me from drinking tea. So I just go for a PG Tips pyramid bag. You can get a great big box of them. Hopefully you've got PG Tips in the States, the pyramid bags. The bags are a special shape so the tea leaves like float around more. But they're like a real main brand. They're not specialist. You can buy them at most shops. So you're always going to have a nice cup of tea. Although I quite like Thai food tea bags as well. So good tea questions. Good insider knowledge, sir. Very good. And chamomile, yeah, I guess if you're later in the day. But I don't go for flavoured tea so much. It's not really me. Kelton is not so smart says, hello, Mikey Mega Mega. Hello, Kelton. I love your drawings and was wondering if you could bring any of your drawings to life. Which one would it be and why? I love your videos. I think you're bloody amazing artist. So being an awesome. Thank you very much, sir. I do like being a awesome, as you say. Thank you. If I could bring any drawing to life. Oh, God. I draw such, like, graphic things sometimes. I've got loads of, like, architecture work. So I guess, like, a building design or something like that. Or if you're talking about just one of the drawings that I've done on the channel, you know, nothing really comes to mind. I like imagining up a world behind characters and designs and stuff, but bringing them to actual real life, No, I don't think I'd want that at all. Because, like, a lot of characters, they stop at the waist on my drawings, or like I've only drawn half a face, or I've just drawn like a hand. And if they came to life, they'd be like, ah, kill me. And it would be an emotional mess. But what about you? If you could have any of your own Kelton come to life, what would it be? What would it be, sir? And why to you? But no. The idea of, like, thinking up a manga in my head and it magically turning into an amazingly animated anime, I love the idea of that, if that's what you're getting up. Like, when I keep thinking about this manga I'm working on, I'd love to imagine how it might be if it became an animation instead. So I guess that sort of stuff. But in terms of real life, oh god no, absolutely not. An abomination. Burn it with fire. Akuma-kun says, hey Mikey, hello Akuma-kun. I was wondering if you can do a male anime character tutorial sometime. Oh, that's for take a drink warning. Oh dear. Delicious coffee. You pretty much got the females down, and when you draw male characters, they come out looking more feminine. Oh god, I just wish somebody had suggested to me that I should start drawing men. That's a great idea. I'll start doing that in future tutorials, but not yet. Probably, I'm not kidding, probably going to have to wait till 2017 till we finally get around to it. Kukaka Pepper Semi Samurai just puts a load of dots. What a weird name. And Austin Barnett says, Mikey, hello Austin. I haven't been here for long, sadly. However, what beginning animes do I think you should watch? You've liked Sword Art Online 1 and 2. Wrong. And yeah, got pretty annoyed at Kirito in it. Correct. Okay, that's fine. And you enjoyed Black Butler. What else do I think you should watch? So Black Butler is very much like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that character's Japanese or it's supposed to be English, like the kid in it. Guy or girl or little boy? I can't quite remember. I've not read it or watched it, but I know what it is. And the butler's like a demon or a devil or something. Way, way better than that is watch Hellsing Ultimate. They're a series of straight-to-TV, straight-to-film kind of releases. I think there might be maybe 12. Have I made that up in my head? There's like 8 or 9. There's loads, basically. The original Hellsing as well you can watch, that's fine. But Hellsing Ultimate, that, based on what you've just told me you've watched, is my suggestion for you, sir. Get involved, Austin. Rihanna, 1001. Ting, thousand and ting. Hey, Mikey, I love your art, and I'm a big fan of your SAS. Thank you very much. I've had ideas for RPG for ages now, and finally, with your help, you'll be able to draw the characters. Great! Anytime you guys get into drawing makes me a little bit happy. You guys know that. Do I have any tips to motivate you as you draw, as you want to get better, but sometimes you can't bring yourself to do it? Yeah, this is the age-old thing, mate. That affects everybody, no matter what you do. Drawing, working in any other business or sector. Basically, I just say don't push it. If you're not feeling motivated, do anything else. Go out for a run, go play football with your mates, go to the pub, go have a pint. Come back to it when you feel like you need to come back to it. Always try to come back to it every day if you've got the time. But if you sit down and it's not happening, walk away. Do something else and live your life. Don't stress it. Do stuff. Obviously, you have to work a job and pay your rent and stuff. And if you're working for art commissions, you've probably got a deadline as well. But outside of that, if you just like drawing, do it as much or as little as you like. That's the whole point of hobbies. It's you choosing what you want to do with your time. So don't make a penalty or a punishment out of it. Just do it the way you feel the flow, mate. And John Brady says, long live #hardcore crew. Oh, that's the last comment as well, John Brady. So, long live hardcore crew. There is, what this reminds me of, this is why I'm just smiling already, is there is a 1980-something David Lynch release of a film called Dune. Not the Alex Smithy long cut, because that's fucking awful, but the David Lynch version. And in it, there's this character called Gurney Halleck. He's a troubadour fighter combat guy, and he's played by Patrick Stewart from Star Trek The Next Generation. And there's a bit where he's like holding a pup, and he's like, long live Duke Leto! And the second I see long live anything now, it just reminds me of Dune. And then in my head, like me and my mate decided this little dog's name was Mr. Fluffykins. And it was always like, long live Mr. Fluffykins. But that's fucking, I'm going off topic. That's some other chat. So yeah, long live #hardcore crew. That's each and every one of you who's made it to the end of this video. Whether you've just been working on your own artwork in the background or getting your own projects done, it's brilliant. I'm glad you've been able to kind of chill out with me, and I've taken this opportunity to read your comments. Because, again, 50k subs is mind-blowing. It is so cool. And you probably guys hear this from any other channel that's growing. The only bad thing I can think with getting more subs is that it's more difficult to keep up with all of your comments and read all of your comments on the other videos. And it gets a bit more general now. Like, I love catching up with you guys, but Back when I had like, say, maybe 2,000 subscribers, I got to like get into really deep conversations in the comment sections with each and every one of you. Whereas now it's a bit harder. So the whole point of this series is obviously get your work done. We'll talk about anything. It's completely casual. But it's also kind of my opportunity to actually sit down and see what's going on with you lot. That's why I bloody love it. So get yourselves in the comments below this video. I'll read through the next episode. We'll talk about whatever. It is a pleasure. Have yourselves a bloody lovely week, guys. Take care.